Thanks, Kyle. And our next story, hopefully you're not afraid of heights.
Yeah, the man sitting next to me actually decided to check out skydiving.
Have you ever gone skydiving before?
Nope, seems like a bit too much for me.
So what, are you afraid of heights?
No, I'm not really afraid of heights. It's more like falling from the sky at an uncontrollable speed with a chance of never getting back up again.
Ah, fair enough. All right, here's the story.
I'm here at the parachuting school of Toronto to see what it takes to jump out of a plane and parachute. So let's go. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do some training first. 3,000, 4,000.
Well, parachute jumping was likely invented by Da Vinci hundreds of years ago, but he never actually tried it, which is good because the parachute that he designed was built mostly out of wood and would probably have slowed the jumper down some, but probably would have done him some serious damage when it landed. Just about anybody who puts their mind to it can jump. Our minimum age for any jumper is 18, but there is no maximum age. Any obvious medical conditions that could compromise your safety can be an issue. If you're a narcoleptic, for example, you wouldn't want to fall asleep while you're jumping out of a plane, so I wouldn't really recommend that, but there's nothing that's not really obvious. It doesn't require a whole lot of athleticism. It's at least 90% a mental sport. It's overcoming your mental hurdles. The physical side of the sport is generally not that common.
I was kind of worried I would forget something. But like when he said ready, so I'd go like, okay, fine. And jumped out. And I was kind of like moving kind of awkwardly, but it's still good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. See for miles and miles. We're done here at the Parachute School of Toronto. I just jumped out of the plane a few minutes ago. I am still kind of overwhelmed from what I just did. It was kind of unreal when I was up there. Like when I was looking down the plane, it just looked like a picture. Like I wasn't even there. I was just watching a movie or something. Thanks for the Parachuting School of Toronto for having me here, and I had a lot of fun. So it was a successful day today. That's about it. Take it easy.
What's the next 3 ones?
That right there, Tim, was a memorable experience.
We're going to get a bit more serious with our next story. It's a safe bet that the vast majority of us know what we want to do after graduating college. We know the kind of job we want.
But what if they can't find an opportunity? What happens if the money and resources put behind coming this far winds up going to waste?
After graduating, not everyone has to get a chance where they want to go. Journal reporter Julie Fish has the story of people who have just that problem. Here she is.
Today's workforce is becoming more and more competitive for young college graduates. Teenagers are sometimes advised to go into college and learn a specific skill, since skilled trades are supposedly so in demand. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
I was told that the trades were the best bet, to find a job afterwards, make lots of money, and you'd be set for life, and hey, I wanted to work with my hands, so I picked heating and air conditioning as the trade.
And what was your experience at school with teachers helping you out finding a job after?
They promised at the time when we first started the program, they promised that they'd help us with job placements, but it turned out that they didn't help us at all.
Have you talking to any other people in the field about any advice they've given you?
I went to George Brown College. My one buddy went to Humber, and he ended up going out west to Calgary, where all the jobs were. And I just saw my Christmas sermon on, and he was telling me his advice was to go out west because they'll hire you. They don't care about your experience. They don't care about anything. The problem with that in lies is A, I'd have to go and start off fresh out there, and B is that a lot of the places he started off were very unsafe. He had to do a lot of things that he quit because he didn't want to do them because they were forcing young kids who had no experience to do things that they didn't know how to do.
Some graduated students start off in the industry, but find it too competitive and find themselves stuck working in retail.
I went to Elmcrest College of Applied Health Sciences for aesthetics and cosmetology. Makeup artist is what I wanted to be. It's definitely a competitive job because there's so many people in the market to do it. Well, after I worked at the salon, I was in school at the time that they let me go. Sundays was the only day that I was able to work. And Sundays are, in the mall that I was working in, are actually the slowest day of the week. So it was hard for me to meet my sales goal, and they told me that because I wasn't meeting my sales goals, that they had to let me go. Ideally, I would love to work in the industry of aesthetics and cosmetology again. I think it would be a lot of fun, and it's something that I really love to do, and my friends tell me I'm good at it, so I'd definitely like to go back into the business.
Not every college graduate is unfortunate and have difficulties finding a job. Some graduates are lucky enough to find a job right away, sometimes even while they're still in school.
I went to the International Academy of Design for fashion design. When I was presenting my collection my graduate collection for school to my teachers, we had counselors there, and they asked for my resume on the spot, and I was given a job the next week. I work with Pre-Loved, which is a Canadian-based label, and everything's manufactured in Canada. Actually, everyone gets a job at some point from the school. The school assists us in getting jobs, but some take longer than usual. Yeah, it's not easy to get a job in this line, especially if you want to be on your own. You got to learn a lot of stuff before you can be on your own, I'm still learning.
Guidance counselor at Centennial College, Joan Lee, has some advice for future graduates.
The thing about finding a job is that one has to be really patient, and you have to know that generally with the first resume you're not going to get a job. So the good thing is to make up your mind that you're going to have to do a lot of looking, you're going to have to send out a lot of resumes, and field placements or job placements here in the college or co-op placements, all of these things help because they give you actual experience. So if you're in a program that has a field placement, this is really key because this is really going to be great experience in helping you to find a job.
But I think that if you're good at what you do and you choose that you want to be in a trade, as long as you excel at it and it's something that you're passionate about and that you enjoy doing, that there's no reason why you can't succeed at it.
Thank you, Julie.
Up next, Andre Williamson has taken a look at some bad neighborhoods in Scarborough.
Just how big are the perceived problems there? Here's Andre with something to answer that question.